Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Game of Trades and this is going to be a technical analysis of the silver futures. So I'll be mainly covering the weekly chart and also a little bit the daily chart. And I'm going to be analyzing whether we're going to see more upside in silver in the next few days, weeks, and perhaps months. And this comes after a nice leg up in silver. And if you've been watching my videos on silver, I haven't made too many recently, but the last two that I made, I actually predicted this leg up and also saying that silver might be at the beginning of a bull market, and that's what we're going to discuss today. Is this still a possibility? So, as I said, we are very successful on silver so far. I did make a trade starting here at around $15, and I actually predicted a nice leg up, an impulsive breakout of this downtrend line with a stop at around $20 mark, which is exactly what we got, just shy of $20. And that was just simply a simple technical analysis with the nice wedge pattern you see here. Price is pushing down but contracting as it goes down, and the MACD making a nice higher low whilst price make a lower low, and then a nice impulsive breakout. And this is just my kind of trade setup. It doesn't get any more easy than this for me, at least. So now let's dig a little bit into the macro analysis of silver, into the more long-term chart. So this is a weekly chart, so it goes back to around 2011. And as you can see, since around 2011, we've been in a huge bear market in silver and also gold. We've been constantly making lower highs and lower lows, going down, 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 without stopping. And that is in part due to a nice, stable bull market in the stock markets. You know, people were shifting from buying silver and gold to buying equities, buying stocks, um, just because the bull market was such a stable investment, especially recently with the recent index bubble. We did see a huge drop in price of the precious metals, and as I uh, stated in my last videos, I think this may be the end of the bear market for silver and gold, and a potential first leg up of the next bull market for silver and gold, and I'm going to tell you guys why. We have the first divergence on the MACD here on the weekly chart that happened in 2014. We had the MACD starting to make higher lows here, you can see, and the price went on to go down, and that was a nice contributing factor to this first leg up in 2016. This was at the same time around as the Brexit. So we did have news that helped this huge leg up. But what was interesting about this 2016 leg up is that this was the first higher high uh, since around 2011. And now we have officially made a higher low. So we've got the first higher high, we've got the first higher low. So this is what seems to be the very slow beginning of an uptrend, especially with the stock market, the S&P 500 starting to show signs of potential weakness in the more long-term charts, with technical indicators starting to go down in certain time frames. We may see a major shift from equity top heavy portfolios to precious metals in the next few years, especially if the S&P 500 doesn't do as well as in the past few years. So where will this bull market potentially go in the near future? I think that if we start to break above this $21 mark, and then the next stop would definitely be the $25 mark, or just shy of the $25 mark. That seems to be the reasonable target for silver in the long term. So that's now gold has actually taken out this previous 2016 high, and in my opinion, silver is not too far behind, especially considering that gold actually has the same weekly divergence on the MACD and on the RSI as well, pushing the price past the downtrend line and also past this resistance level. So yeah, I think that silver will follow the same steps as gold. Um, Now, to really make myself completely clear, I want to summarize a few points. Uh, I think that silver and gold have gone too far down for too long, and that's not healthy or normal price action for a precious metal, um, especially considering the current economic background. And also, in my experience, a divergences such as these on the weekly chart after such a prolonged downtrend is usually extremely bullish. So those are the 2 points that really make me think that we're going to be hitting the $25 mark on silver in the next few weeks and perhaps in the next year. We'll see. Now, obviously, don't think that this is a magical way to escape a potential stock market, like some people advertise silver and gold to be, because when a stock market crashes, well, everything around it falls with it. And you can see that happened in 2008, where silver actually dropped massively in price. You can go back to 2000, where silver also dropped in price. You can't see it as well, but it did drop in price significantly. So this is not necessarily a safe investment for a potential stock market crash. It's definitely not a way to take advantage of it, but it is a very smart investment for the future. I think there's going to be a switch of investment from equity to precious metals. Now let's quickly cover the daily chart. Um, we have this uptrend line here. We bounced along it, broke the huge downtrend line we had on the weekly chart, and then we broke down, hit the 19.7 dollar resistance here, broke down the trend line, back tested it, and now we are actually in a sideways pattern. So this is another check mark for the bulls. The fact that we broke down, back tested, and we didn't dump all the way back down to this trend line. The fact that we're staying in some sort of a sideways pattern is actually very good news for the bulls. This means there are not too many shorts waiting to short silver. Now, from a price level standpoint, in the short term, I think that a break of this 18.3 dollar mark, 18 point, we'll call it $18.4 will trigger potentially more upside. So that's something that I'm definitely watching. So that's about all I wanted to cover on silver today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment what you think below. I always read the comments. Don't hesitate. I don't always reply, but I always read the comments. In the meantime, good luck on your trading, and see you next time.